Hi there. So in this tutorial we are going to take a look at data frames. So basically data frames are data structures. So whenever you want to represent your data in table form, you make use of data frame in order to manipulate and clean and export your data into the specific file of your choice. So before that, you can use data frame for manipulating your data. Okay, so in order to create a data frame, we make use of df variable. Then we simply use data dot frame. Okay, this method you can use to create your data. So let's say I have name, or you can go for first name, and here you specify the content within your first name column. So in my case, let's say AB, then EC, then CD, and finally DE. Okay, then the next thing to do is add one more. Let's say I want to add age, and I want to use something like 21, 32, 41 and 34. Okay, so that out of the way, the next column will be for, let's say, gender. Make sure that you use equals to then C, and within that you can specify your options. Let's say male, female, then again male, and finally let's say female. Okay, make sure that you have properly adjusted your structure. All the double quotes are properly placed. In such case, you won't have any error creating this data frame. Okay, now that your data frame is created, you want to see how your data frame looks. So in this case, just type in df and hit enter, and here you see you have first column as first name, then age and gender. This is exactly the way you added your data in your data frame. Now what if you want to index your data by row and column? In such case, you use df, then within square bracket, let's say I want data from first row and second column. Then I have to just hit enter and I get 21. What if I want to just get the data by row? In that case, I'll just use df, then specify a row, and that's it. I will use period in here and hit enter. Then it will print out the content of that row. You can also do the same for columns. Simply use df, then some space, or then period, and mention the column, and it will print the column content. As you can see, it has added that content on the line. Okay, what if you want to specifically type column content with the name of that column? So let's say I have df, then my column says gender. I'm going to hit enter and it will print that out. Okay, now you can also subset your data frame content by simply using some of the options for subset, such as C, and inside that method, let's say I want to get 2 to 3 from column and print it out, and you can see it printed from second row and from third row all the content. Okay, now what if you want to get subset using as simple as 2 to 4, and you can check out what it shows. Then you see content from 2 to 4 rows will be printed on screen. So this is how you subset your data frame content. So what we have seen so far is how to create data frame, how to print the content of this data frame, then how you index data frame by row, column, then using row and column together, and finally subsetting data frame content. So this was a short video on how to work with data frames in R programming language.